Wow. What's up, family? Yeah, bad news, man. Bad news. Um, Malcolm-Jamal Warner has died reportedly as a result of an accidental drowning. He was swept away in a current. Uh, Man, cold-blooded, man. Cold-blooded. It's a cold game. Um, as y'all know, Malcolm-Jamal Warner was an alum of the Cosby Show. He pretty much owned the 80s. And wow, this is sad, man. I'm hurt. I'm really hurt. Malcolm was a good dude, real good dude, always positive, solid, family oriented. He never even spoke about his family. Well, we would speak about his family, but he wouldn't give you his names and stuff like that. He was really protective of his family. So, uh, damn, to hear this type of news about this guy, man, it's damn, this is cold. Uh, I'm really, this really hit me in the heart right here. Uh, but you know how we do, fam, when stuff like this happen. We congregate and we fellowship and we go down memory lane. Met Malcolm only once. Actually met him in the airport, and we stopped and we chopped it up. And he was real cool, real humble dude, despite all of his successes, from the Cosby Show and Malcolm and Eddie and all of that stuff. Just a really solid dude and a really rare dude in the industry, in this type of industry that we're in. It's a fake industry, right? Most of the people in the game, super fake, super fake, superficial. He was none of that. He was a good dude. And it's just a big loss. It's not just a big loss for Hollywood. This is a bigger loss for humanity. Because like I said, he was a good dude. He was a solid dude, a good dude. And that's rare in the entertainment industry. It's rare, period, shit here. I ain't gonna even say entertainment industry. It's rare, period, to have a guy like that. But in the entertainment industry, it's even more rare. So condolences goes out to his family, his friends, and his fans. You never heard any slick stuff about this dude, no shaky stuff, no funny stuff, just always, good vibes, good energy. Just a good dude. I ain't never heard nobody say nothing bad about him. I'm sure, everybody got their detractors, but I never heard anybody say anything bad about Malcolm-Jamal Warner. And I know he had just started his podcast. He had his podcast going. He just dropped the episode like 3 days ago, a new episode. So if you hear him talk, he talk on a whole nother level, whole other frequency, Yeah, he had that type of energy. And so to hear that he is no longer with us and just suddenly like that, to be swept away by the currents. Let me tell y'all something, family. This water ain't no joke. This water ain't no joke, but especially when you start talking about oceans and stuff. He died in Costa Rica, okay? So allegedly he was, on the beach. And somehow, he got, I guess, too far out, and he got swept by the currents. Let me tell y'all something, fam. This water ain't no joke. I know a lot of people who have been killed and swept away by currents. I remember when I first got news of something like that happening, I must have been like in middle school, because in Houston, we go to this place called Galveston, which is about 45 minutes south of Houston. And Every single summer, every single holiday, somebody is being swept away by the currents. Every single holiday, every single summer, somebody is being swept away by the currents. So you can't play with that water. You can't play with that water. Do not play with that water. You got to know what you're doing. It's a beautiful thing. You know, the beaches, the lakes, uh, the dams, beautiful thing, beautiful. But safety first. Safety first, absolutely. Safety first. Even just walking on the beach, you gotta be very, very careful, because you mess around and get caught up in one of those sand pockets, you know, where you walking and all of a sudden, it's like the ocean just swallow you in. It's like you just drop for 10 feet. So I don't play around with the ocean. I don't play around with the beach. If I'm walking on the ocean, if I'm walking on the beach, I don't let my knees get underwater. About halfway to my knee is about the furthest I go out into some water. And this is for y'all, fam. You know, Malcolm is no longer here, but this is for y'all. This is for the living. I do not walk anywhere on the beach where the water, where I allow the water to get up halfway to my knee. No sirree. I'm cool with looking at the water. I don't have to get in the water. I'm cool with looking at it. I swim like a fish, but I like to swim in controlled environments where I can see the bottom. So if I'm swimming, I'm going to swim in a swimming pool, and where I can see the bottom. This is sad, fam. I'm really heartbroken behind this. Malcolm was a good dude. He was a good dude. Real good dude. And, you know, good energy, infectious energy, right? A rare, like, just really rare in this industry that we're in. Really rare in this industry to find a guy like him. With his energy, just always positive, you know. Damn, that's rare out here, man. We needed Malcolm, you know. That's what we need. We need more of that. So yeah, he was one of those rad dudes who was a child star, who didn't end up strung out on drugs, didn't end up robbing somebody, didn't end up in jail, didn't end up with his losing his mind. In fact, it seemed like, you know, after he did the Cosby Show and Malcolm in the Middle, he just became even more of a solid type person, you know, a real soldier, you know. We needed him. We needed more. We need more cats like Malcolm-Jamal Warner. And it's really sad that he lost his life in the manner that he lost his life. Again, a guy that's full of so much life, you know, so much positive energy. Damn. It's a cold game, man. It's a cold game. I just wanted to jump on here real quick, fam, and pay homage. I gotta pay homage. For one like that, you better believe I gotta pay homage. I'm paying homage for that, you know. R.I.P. Malcolm-Jamal Warner. My extended condolences to his family, to his friends, to his fans, everybody that's been affected by his death. May he rest in eternal peace. No more talk.